Hi all, so I hope you guys are having a wonderful summer. So this video will be about applying to MAC Cosmetics. Now I just want to let you guys know before I get into it, I cannot disclose certain things, so if you guys comment below and ask me certain things and I respond, I'm not allowed to disclose that. I'm not trying to be mean, but you know, I have to protect my job, protect myself. Prior to applying, I did watch other people's videos on YouTube, but I did notice that the trend for this video is that everyone has been saying how I got the job at MAC. So I wanted to do something a little bit different and try to give my advice rather than me talking about how I got the job at MAC, because I feel like when I heard everybody else's story, mine was like totally different. I would rather just give, general tips based on, my experience and what I felt helped me. The first thing, and I think this is very, very important, not just for MAC, but for any job interview, that is your image. Now, what I mean by image is, I don't mean that your makeup has to be on point and you have to have like 1,000 products on your face and your hair has to be super straight and you have to have like the most expensive things on you. No, like I know that some people do have they have an idea in their head about what a MAC girl or guy is. Just be the best person you can be. Do a look that is you. Don't like put something on that is not you, because it just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. So do a look that's you. Like if you're a smoky eye girl or guy, rock that smoky eye. But if you really like that bold lip, or if you really like those carved eyebrows, or you're really into contouring, just do you. Also with image, you want to be able to look the part. Again, when you apply for a job, you want to know what it is that you're applying for and what do these people look like. Now, if you don't know what they look like, you could go to the MAC store or MAC counter at Macy's, Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's. You could look it up online, see what it is that people wear. Typically, it's all black professional clothing, and so it's head to toe all black. Definitely want to smell nice. I think that's quite obvious. You might want to bring some mints, take them before you talk to anyone. Definitely, I'm not saying, again, you don't have to straighten your hair, you don't have to curl your hair, you don't have to do anything. Just brush your hair and make sure you just look the best you can be. I hope that makes sense. So the second thing I want to mention is the materials that you present. Now, what I mean by that is, I feel that, again, this is similar to other job applications. The more you can give your employer, the better they can get a picture of you. When you give your employer or your potential employer, sorry about that, then, number one, they'll be impressed. Oh wow, this person is super prepared. But also, oh wow, I have so much to read about. I can get to know a lot about them. So, the basic things, you should definitely bring in a resume. If I were you, and say you have never written a resume, or say you haven't rewritten your resume in a long time, I would definitely get a friend, maybe a parent, maybe a professor, a coworker, anyone to kind of look at your resume just to make sure it looks clean, understandable, very quick to the point, make your resume look good. I wrote a cover letter. A cover letter is basically, stating what is your purpose for applying and what qualifications you have, like maybe skills, maybe education, maybe just anything that it's just a brief, maybe 2-paragraph small letter to your potential employer saying why you want to work, and of course, for this instance, why do you want to be a Mac girl or guy. And again, you don't have to do that, but definitely have the resume, but I just thought I'd throw out some tips. The third thing I did is and it doesn't have to be fancy. What I did is I went to, a local store, with binders and being able to print out my photos. I got a black binder, maybe a half-inch black binder, and then I got those clear slip-in things so, things won't, break. And what I did is I put the resume first, then I put the cover letter, and then after that, I put my references, and then the fourth thing was I put my little portfolio of some photos of my work and work that I've done on, friends, plays, etc., etc. But you don't have to have all of that. Again, that is what I did, and that's what I felt was best for myself. I wanted to, show the people that I did speak with who I am and how badly I wanted it, and I wanted to give them as much information as they could collect about me to better help their decision. And even if, say, you want to add the portfolio, but you don't have pictures of doing makeup on your friends, maybe, you could post a status on Facebook, or maybe you could do a group text and, let your family and friends know, hey, I'm trying to build a mini portfolio for an interview. Would you mind being my model? And you can do different looks, have fun with it. And that's, kind of what I did. So yeah, that's what I meant by presenting your materials, and I hope that wasn't, again, too complicated. Just kind of thinking off the top of my head. I didn't write it down. So yeah, that's why I'm all over the place in my thoughts. Apologize for that. So the third thing I want to talk about is patience. And what I mean by patience is just patience with the whole application process. From the very beginning, definitely always be as respectful as possible. Just like if you were entering any workplace, going anywhere, actually, you should always be respectful. But yeah, definitely when you're trying to apply to a place, be very respectful, not only to the person that you're applying your resume to and someone that might be your potential boss or someone who's looking over you. You also want to be very respectful of the environment, and you want to be respectful to the staff. As Mac is a very close family, so they want to see that you're able to work as a team and treat others, with respect and dignity, kindness, and that stuff. But, I don't think that's, too hard. And also what I meant by patience is that just like any job application process, it can take weeks, months. So you just got to be patient to let people, make those decisions, but just be patient if they don't call you back a week later. You might wait a month, you might wait a few months. So the fourth and final thing I wanted to talk about is knowledge. Now, I'm not saying you have to know the ins and outs and every single thing about Mac, and you have to know every single thing about makeup and technique. With the short time that I've been with Mac, I've learned so much as compared to when I look at where I started, when I handed in that resume and, my binder of all sorts of things. But you definitely want to know, the basics of makeup. You want to know, the functions of brushes, this brush is a foundation brush, and this is a eye blending brush, and this is for concealer, and this is for lips. You want to know those basic things, which you can look up on, Tumblr. You can go to your local library. There are books on makeup, believe it or not. Bobbi Brown is a good makeup book. I do recommend that one. It's Bobbi Brown makeup manual. I don't even know, but you could look on other social media websites. You can look here on YouTube. But yeah, so you want to know maybe brushes. You want to know different finishes of different types of makeup. You want to know different types of skin. You want to know what are the basics that you should put on your face. You should always start by cleaning your face, then you should, put some skincare on, then you should go ahead and put that primer on, then foundation. Those were just examples. There might be more. The more you know and the more you can talk about in your interviews, or even the initial meeting when you shake the hand of your potential boss and stuff, like just, be able to talk about why you love makeup and what it is that you know about makeup, maybe what it is that you want to learn, what is your purpose for wanting to work with MAC. Oh, also, that I was like kind of rambling and I was like thinking at the same time. Also, you want to know a fair amount about the company. The best thing that I would do is definitely sit down and do your research. It's not something that you want to wing because, just like any company that you apply to, it's important to know the history of the company, and it's important to know what are the goals of the company, and what is their vision, what is what volunteer work do they do, those kinds of things. But yeah, you can definitely find that if you look it up somewhere, or if you go into the store and chat with other staff members. And yeah, so I know all of this might sound a little overwhelming, and it might be like, oh my god, I don't want to apply, I can't do it. I definitely believe in you, and if you have any further questions, concerns, again, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there are certain things that I can't disclose, and it's not that I don't want to answer and I'm trying to be mean, but it's because, just like any job, again, there are certain limitations, and I can't answer everything, but I'm going to try my best to answer any questions or concerns you guys have. And, just have faith in yourself, be yourself, Tell the employer why you love makeup, and be the best person you can be, with your attitude and with your image, and I think you should be fine. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative to some extent, and yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.